Hey, what's up guys? Today's next my Pokemon Top 5. This is Top 5 Mega Evolutions. We're getting through them, guys. All the typings we've done Legends, now we've got Mega Evolutions, and then we got my favourite Pokemon of all time. Because once I've done Megas, then I've pretty much listed all the different things that I can mention. All the types, all the Legends, all the Megas. There's no other Pokemon that can be mentioned now. So I can move to my favourites of all time, which I've been looking forward to doing. So, two things to note before we get started. One, this can include Legends, but it's not going to. Secondly, this list is based on my personal favourites. It's impossible to list the best because everyone has different opinions. So if you don't agree with my top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. And of course, make sure you hit that like button because you know support is greatly appreciated. And of course, if you're new to my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So no honourable mentions. I could probably mention some, but pretty much all Megas have their good qualities. That's why they're Megas. They did the Megas to improve on old Pokemon. Pokemon that were weaker, like Beedrill, they've improved it. Like Pokemon that were strong physically got a huge attack boost, or fast Pokemon got huger speed boosts. Or that certain Pokemon had weaker stats, they made stronger. They did a lot of different things. New typings, new designs. Yeah, have you seen Mega Slowbro? Moving on to our top 5. This is top 5 Mega Evolutions. Coming in the number 5 spot, we got Mega Metagross. Now, I think originally when I wrote the list, I had Mega Absol or Mega Lucario. I had one of those. Spoiler alert, neither of them are in this list. But I think either of them, one of those two were in my number 5 spot. But then I changed it for Mega Metagross only because I just kept thinking about my Omega Ruby and the shiny event Beldum that I got, and I trained it up. It was the biggest powerhouse of my team, or except for one other Pokemon, which I'll mention later in this list. Mega Metagross was huge. It was bulky. It was awesome. It was silver. It had a big gold X on it. I love Mega Metagross how, when it Mega Evolves, it's just huge, on the ground Pokemon, and then when it Mega Evolves, it levitates up, all 4 legs sticking out, and it's just huge. And he's powerful as fuck. Seriously, when you go to the Elite Four, yeah, if you work your team right, you can pretty much breeze through the Elite Four. But then you get to Steven. Yeah, if you started with Torchic, yeah, you're going to get through it pretty easy with your Blaziken. Or if you had another Fire type. Or other Pokemon that can beat Steel types. But even if you had a Fire type, you still will have trouble against Mega Metagross. That thing's just power. Seriously, it doesn't matter if you have a Fire type. Because you'll go battle Steven, have your Blaziken out ready. Your Blaziken better be faster. Mind you, you could have a speed boost Blaziken. But it has to be faster. Because if not, the second Metagross comes out, he'll Mega Evolve and then Giga Impact your ass. He will do it and you'll get taken out one shot. The power boost from Mega Evolving is insane. He one-shots everything. I remember, getting through the Elite Four pretty easy because I had a good variety of typings on my team, good variety of moves. It wasn't that hard. Then I got to Steven, and I was like, this is going to be easy. Because I had a Fire type on my team. I had my, Ninetales, I think. And I was like, this is going to be easy. I had Ninetales out front, then Ninetales got one shot in the first turn. And I was like, what just happened? And then all my other Pokemon started getting taken out. I'd use a heap of revives and 4 restores and shit. I was like, I did not expect this. Wow. But I knew Mega Metagross was going to be good. I had a Mega Metagross on my team. That was insane. Mega Metagross is power. Mega Metagross is awesome. So Mega Metagross is in the number 5 spot. Coming in the number 4 spot, we've got Mega Swampert. Now, I mentioned before, there was another Pokemon on my team in Omega Ruby that I had with my Mega Metagross, and that was Swampert. My starter, I only picked, you know I love Blaziken. If anyone knows me, they know I love Blaziken. Blaziken's one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. If not my favourite. Haha. The thing is, when I got my first Gen 6 game, Pokemon X, I got at the start the Speed Boost Torchic. And so I obviously used that because I loved Blaziken so much. And that thing was power, and I had to use a Mega Blaziken. So I'm sure a lot of people did this. So when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, people tend to use Swampert or Sceptile. Actually, both of them I really wanted to use because Sceptile, was turned the Grass Dragon. I thought that was awesome. But I ended up picking Mudkip just because growing up, out of the 3 of them, Mudkip was one I used the least. But then when I saw Mega Swampert, I thought this thing was the bulkiest motherfucker. And no joke, I liked the design of Mega Swampert better than Mega Blaziken. Yeah, seriously, I love Mega Blaziken. But Mega Swampert's design was fucking amazing. It's bulky as hell. That thing's huge and it kicks ass. And when it uses Earthquake, like it's part ground type, so it can use a stab Earthquake. And when it uses it, it slams its fists on the ground. And I remember watching King Nappy's playthrough of Alpha Sapphire. And I remember I was looking forward to seeing when he, his Mudkip, he started with Mudkip. I was looking forward to seeing when it becomes Swampert and then Mega Evolved it. Because I just wanted to see his reaction to it using Earthquake. And he did just what I hoped he would. The second his Mega Swampert used Earthquake, he goes, look who slammed his fucking fist on the ground. And it just made me laugh. God, I love Nappy. It's so funny. But I just love Mega Swampert. This thing's bulky. It's awesome. Like, I loved Swampert to begin with. Even though it was the least used out of the three, Hoenn starters. But I still liked it, and then Mega Swampert just regenerated my love for it. So yeah, I didn't use a Blaziken when I played Omega Ruby, which I really thought I would, because original Ruby I picked Torchic, and that was where my love for Blaziken came from. Well, most of it. Also the anime Blaziken. Yeah, so when I got Omega Ruby, I was like, I had to pick one of the others. Yeah, I liked, because Mega Swampert just looked awesome, so I picked Mega Swampert, I used it, and it was fucking amazing. So Mega Swampert is awesome. I love it so much. Mega Swampert is in the number 4 spot. Coming in the number 3 spot, we've got Mega Scizor. All I really have to say is that I loved Scyther, I love Scizor. They were two Pokemon I absolutely loved the whole time since they've come out. And this is Gen 1 and Gen 2, I'm saying. I loved them for a long time. Bug Steel, they were just awesome. Pokemon I always loved to use. Mind you, I didn't have many people to trade with, so I couldn't use Scizor a whole lot. But lately, like I've used Scizor and stuff, and it's just awesome. And it was one of those Pokemon that when I saw it, I instantly liked. And so when like they Mega Evolved Scizor, I was like, this is amazing. One of my favorite Pokemon, and it got a Mega Evolution, and it looked good. And they upped its attack and speed, and I was just losing my mind. This is probably one of my most used Megas. I use Mega Scizor so much. It's just an amazing Pokemon. And that's really all I have to say about Mega Scizor. I just think it's awesome. Mega Scizor is in the number 3 spot. Coming in the number 2 spot, we got Mega Blaziken. So did I throw you off when I mentioned with Swampert that I liked its design better than Blaziken? I wasn't going to use Mega Blaziken. Of course I'm going to fucking use Mega Blaziken. It's Blaziken. I fucking love Blaziken. When X and Y come out and they had the Mega Evolutions for the 3 Kanto starters, yeah, I was mind blown then. And then they were like, oh yeah, and here's the Mega Evolution for Blaziken. I was like, excuse me? I lost my mind. Like, yeah, I'll admit, like I said it, Mega Swampert looks better than Mega Blaziken. I'll admit that. But doesn't mean I don't love Mega Blaziken. I love Mega Blaziken the most out of all 3 of the Gen 3 starters. It's just... like, it really helped that I have so much love for Blaziken. And I actually liked Mega Blaziken's design. And then it's like... it really comes from using that Torchic that I got at the start of Pokemon X that I mentioned before. It was a speed boost, like having this speed boost Blaziken, and I'm pretty sure it was an adamant nature on top of that. So this thing one-shotted everything. This was my powerhouse. And considering I had another Mega on that Pokemon X team, which I will get to, yeah, it was Mega Blaziken that one-shot everything. I probably used Mega Blaziken more than I used my number 1 favorite Mega. That's kind of funny. I used my number 2 Mega more than my number 1 Mega. That is actually really funny. Mega Blaziken is just amazing. You know how much I love Blaziken. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Mega Blaziken is in the number 2 spot. Well guys, the number 1 spot, we got Mega Charizard X. When the Mega Evolutions came out for the Gen 1 stars, like when Mega Evolution was first introduced, I think it was the Kanto stars that got the first ever Mega Evolutions. No, sorry, it was Mewtwo. Well at that time, it was only one Mewtwo Mega, and that was the Y one. Because it showed it in like the poster. That's right, because it showed the Mewtwo and they thought it was like Mew 3. That's what they had the idea it was Mew 3. Then it turned out it was a Mega Evolution. And so then the next ones they brought out were the Megas for the Kanto starters, and people lost their minds. And I was like, yeah, cool. And I thought I liked Mega Charizard at that time. It was just Mega Charizard's design. But I think at that time I did like Mega Blastoise more, even though like I loved Charizard. And then they did the risky move of giving just Charizard a second Mega Evolution. You know what? I really don't care. Everyone complains that Charizard was the only Kanto star to get 2 Megas. I really couldn't give a fuck. Know why? Because Mega Charizard X is fucking amazing. Charizard was the Pokemon I originally used back in Pokemon Blue. that was my Pokemon. And so to give this Pokemon that I've been wanting to be a dragon for the longest time, and they made it dragon. Guys, can we just run through all the incredible things about Mega Charizard X? Oh my god, seriously. Starting off, it's Charizard. So much nostalgia for me. I fucking love Charizard. Anything to do with a Charizard, I love it. Secondly, Fire type. I've mentioned before, I fucking love fire types. And I just realized red fire, I'm wearing a red jumper. I didn't plan that. Okay, so next thing, it's Mega. It was black and blue color scheme, and I was like, these are like my two favorite colors, black and blue. Like black with blue flames. Blue flames. And like, for example, when Mega Charizard X uses Fire Blast, like in the Mega Evolution Special, Origins. I think I'm doing Mega Evolution Special too. When it used Fire Blast, it's a blue Fire Blast. You know, like the symbol it used when it uses Fire Blast, and it was blue. And I was like, are you fucking serious? And like, I wasn't mind blown enough for Mega Charizard X got Dual Dragon. People wait for this. When they brought out the second Mega Charizard, and people went, wait, this looks the most dragon I've ever seen a Charizard. And so people thought, they didn't actually do it, did they? And they finally did it. They made it Dual Dragon. So the Pokemon I had so much nostalgia for, my original starter was now a Fire Dragon, black and blue, incredible design, Mega Evolution. Is there really much more I need to say? Like, have I made the case why Mega Charizard X is incredible? Mega Charizard X is easily my favorite Mega Evolution. Mega Charizard X is in the #1 spot. Well, there you go, guys. That's my top 5 Mega Evolutions. Like I said, if you didn't agree with my top 5, make sure you let me know yours in the comment section below. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching, guys. And now we're through all these videos. Next top 5 will be my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. I've been looking forward to making this for so long. See you then, guys.